Arsenal fans, welcome back to AG10 Sport. We break down a massive Champions League night at the Emirates. Arsenal beating Bayern Munich 3-1 in a statement win that shakes the whole competition. On a cold November night, Bayern arrived with confidence, undefeated this season, but they left North London stunned. Let's dive into how this match unfolded, who stepped up, and why this victory means much more than just 3 points. Arsenal faced Bayern Munich, a fixture haunted by a decade of painful memories. But tonight, belief filled the air. Arteta's team looked ready to change the story. The crowd's roar was relentless, transforming the Emirates into a fortress. Arsenal's perfect group stage record was on the line, but this was about more than points. It was about pride and proving themselves on Europe's biggest stage. The players felt the weight of expectation, their focus clear as the Champions League anthem faded. Every Arsenal move was met with thunderous approval, rattling Bayern from the start. The connection between fans and players was electric, fueling Arsenal's intensity. Floodlights illuminated a stage set for a classic European night. As the whistle blew, a deafening cheer erupted. The fans had done their part. Now it was up to the 11 in red and white to deliver. The sense of occasion was undeniable. Arsenal were ready to banish old ghosts and make a statement. Arsenal burst out of the blocks, pressing high and forcing Bayern into early mistakes. The midfield trio dominated, setting a fierce tempo and delighting the home crowd. In the 22nd minute, Arsenal won a corner. Bukayo Saka stepped up, delivered a perfect cross to the near post, and Jurrien Timber attacked the ball like a striker, heading it past the Bayern keeper. Arsenal 1, Bayern 0. The Emirates erupted. Timber's goal set the tone. Arsenal were not afraid, not cautious, they were ready to dominate. Timber's goal sent belief surging through the stands. But Bayern responded with trademark ruthlessness. In the 32nd minute, their 17-year-old rising talent Lennart Karl found space during a quick transition and finished clinically to make it 1-1. It was a reminder. Bayern are dangerous and one mistake can cost you. The match slowed slightly after that. Both teams had half chances, but the first half ended level. The mood shifted. Bayern grew in confidence and the match tightened. Both sides probed, but clear chances dried up as half-time approached. The early intensity gave way to a tactical midfield battle. At the break, the score was level, everything to play for. Arsenal's fast start had been checked, but hope remained. The second half promised drama. As the second half began, Arsenal came out stronger. The pressing was higher, the passes were quicker, and the confidence was growing. But the real turning point came from the bench. Mikel Arteta made key substitutions, bringing on Noni Madueke and later Gabriel Martinelli. From that moment, Arsenal looked fresher, faster, and more dangerous. Arsenal emerged from half-time with renewed energy, pressing Bayern relentlessly. Despite dominating, they struggled to break through a disciplined Bayern defense. Sensing the need for change, Arteta made a bold double substitution. Madueke and Martinelli entered the fray. Their pace and directness instantly stretched Bayern, injecting new life into Arsenal's attack. Madueke tormented defenders on the right, while Martinelli's energy opened up space on the left. The crowd sensed a shift, urging the team forward. Arsenal's tempo soared, and Bayern looked rattled for the first time. Arteta's proactive approach was the turning point. The substitutes created chaos, and a breakthrough felt inevitable. This was in-game management at its finest. Arsenal now had the tools to unlock Bayern's defense. The stage was set for heroes to emerge. Several Arsenal players delivered standout performances on this unforgettable night. Jurrien Timber was immense, scoring the opener and anchoring the defense with composure and strength. In midfield, Rice, Zubimendi and Eze controlled the game, outworking and outplaying their Bayern counterparts. Zubimendi broke up play, Eze orchestrated attacks, and Rice linked defense to attack seamlessly. They controlled the tempo, slowed Bayern's rhythm, and protected the defense. Calm, organized, disciplined. The substitutes made the difference. In the 69th minute, Arsenal struck again. A cross came in from the right. Bayern's defence hesitated. Madueke did not. He attacked the ball at the back post and calmly placed it into the net. Arsenal 2, Bayern 1. It was energy, confidence, and perfect timing. Everything Arsenal needed. This goal lifted the stadium and completely shifted momentum. 7 minutes later came the dagger. A Bayern defensive miscommunication allowed Gabriel Martinelli to break through. He sprinted past the last man, rounded the keeper with composure, and rolled the ball into the empty net. Arsenal 3, Bayern 1. The Emirates exploded. Bayern looked shocked, and Arsenal, they looked unstoppable. The Emirates erupted in celebration. Every player executed their role perfectly, from back to front. The team's unity and spirit shone through. Individual brilliance and collective strength combined for a famous victory. Arsenal had outplayed a European giant. Heroes were made under the lights. Jurriën Timber, a leader at the back and the opener scorer. Strong aerially, calm in possession, a complete performance. Noni Madueke came on and instantly changed the game with his pace, confidence and winning goal. Gabriel Martinelli sharp, aggressive and clinical. His goal sealed the match and showed why he is one of Arsenal's most dangerous attackers. Our midfield unit controlled the tempo, slowed Bayern's rhythm and protected the defence. Calm, organised, disciplined. This 3-1 win was more than just 3 points. It was a breakthrough. Arsenal finally defeated Bayern after a decade, shattering a psychological barrier. The celebrations showed what it meant to players and fans alike. Arsenal's perfect group record secured early qualification for the knockouts. Arteta can now rotate his squad, keeping key players fresh for the challenges ahead. The team's maturity and consistency were on full display. The Emirates was alive with joy and pride long after the final whistle. Fans sensed a turning point, a club on the rise, ready for more special nights. Arteta's tactics, Timber's leadership at the back, and the impact of Madueke and Martinelli all combined for a statement win. Arsenal proved they belong among Europe's elite. Arteta's game plan was smart. Arsenal used width extremely well, stretching Bayern's backline to create gaps. The press was coordinated, never chaotic, forcing Bayern into uncomfortable areas. Set pieces were clearly practiced, as shown by Timber's goal. And when Bayern tried to push back, Arsenal's structure held firm. The substitutions were crucial. Fresh legs, more pace, more direct runs. Bayern couldn't handle the energy shift. Confidence is soaring and belief is back. This was a night to remember, a signal of intent for the future. Arsenal's journey in Europe is just beginning. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. A complete performance, a tactical masterclass, a European statement. Who was your man of the match? What impressed you most in this victory? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe to AG10 Sport, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and as always, come on you Gunners.